Yeah, I think we took a lot from the last two games. We've learned a ton, both with and without the ball. And I think just implementing the little things about what we do in possession. I think Louisville's a really strong, athletic, very direct team. So I think it's going to be really important that we're switched on when we don't have the ball, ready to track all the runs and do all the little details right. I think will be really big in this game. Um, Obviously, we had two strong performances, I think, the last two games, but we're missing just some of the fine details that are both make winning and losing games. So it'll be a lot of focus on that. And we're just happy to have had a week of training together. So we're excited going into this game.
Yeah, how much of a difference does that make having all of the internationals back and for you to even just having 1 week under your belt together? Like, how big of a difference is that compared to your preparation for, let's say, last game against Kansas?
Yeah, it makes such a difference. I think we were missing a lot of key pieces, both on and off the field. So to be able to play full field 11v11, to be able to mimic what Louisville's going to do in our trainings has been huge. And I think going forward for the next few weeks, we're just happy to have everyone back and to continue to build the relationship and cohesiveness will be important.
And for you with like your back line, you guys have been up against some really tough challenges. Barbara Banda, Temwa Shawinga. How have you guys stayed connected as a unit? It's obviously so important that you guys have a strong bond even off the field. So how do you guys stay so connected to handle those challenges?
Yeah, it's been challenging. I think obviously having faced both Orlando and Kansas City recently, some of the best attacking front threes and individuals in the whole league. So it can be a little bit defeating, especially when we concede goals as a back line. We pride ourselves in clean sheets and things like that. But I think one of the really important things for us is to just continue to do the little things right and to continue to lean on each other. We're going to make mistakes. A lot of us are new playing together, so there's going to be that building period. But I think it'll be super important just to continue to trust each other and not be afraid to make mistakes.
And one more for me before we hand it off to Tony. For you personally, it's only your second year in the league, but have you found yourself stepping into a leadership position, and how has that felt for you?
Definitely. I think I was so fortunate enough last year to play behind some incredible center backs, Abby Dahlkemper, Nami Gurma. I came in wide-eyed and ready and eager to learn. So I have all of them to thank for what I've been able to carry into this year. I'm trying to lead a lot by example and being able to express my experience in a positive way. So definitely taking a little bit more of a leadership role, I'd say, but I'm super happy and excited and have everyone before me to thank for that.
Looks like we have a question from the crowd. Tony, thank you for joining. We'll have you go next. Go ahead.
Thank you for that. I just want to ask you about obviously the level of physicality that's been happening this season. We've seen you be in positions where it takes you a little bit to get back up, but just of the nature of the position, what has that been like for you coming into starting more roles here this season?
Yeah, I think it's a part of this league for sure. I think I personally kind of play with my body on the line and put myself into really vulnerable positions, but it's not something that I do just for myself. It's definitely for the best interest of the team. So if I have to get my body into some tricky tackles, I'm happy to do so. And I think it's kind of a trending direction of this league. It's getting really physical. It's getting fast. And I think being able to be vulnerable and put yourselves in some of those uncomfortable positions is really important. And I think that's something that in my role I'm willing to take on at full force. So yeah, I definitely think it'll be really important today and going forward for this year.
And what have been the successes in terms of adjusting in game? There's been a lot of that, whether it's in the first half or second half, to really be able to kind of carry and be able to handle the opposition that you face, the great Kansas City, Barbara Banda, you've been able to adapt, not just you, but the team as well.
Yeah, I think we started in Orlando. I think we did a great job of killing exactly what they wanted to execute and also sticking to what we wanted to execute at the same time. So I think that was really strong for us. And I think in Kansas City, the momentum maybe came a little bit too late, but by the 90th minute, we were hitting our stride and doing the things that we wanted to do. So I think this game will be important and going forward to kind of find that balance in getting our momentum and kind of forcing our style of play from the jump and quickly shifting the momentum towards us and as best we can, especially on the road, that can go a long way. So it'll be important for us to execute our game plan, play without fear, and yeah, impose our will.